Big news has just broken, and it could completely reshape the financial future millions of retirees across the United Kingdom. From the 7th of September 2025, a historic boost to the state pension will officially take effect. And this isn't just another line in the Chancellor's budget or a minor technical adjustment. It's being described by experts as the single most significant increase to retirement income in recent memory. For years, Britain's pensioners have been caught in the crossfire of a relentless cost of living crisis. Prices for everyday essentials have soared. The cost of a weekly food shop has jumped dramatically. Fuel prices remain stubbornly high. Prescription costs, utility bills, council tax hikes, every corner of life has been tightening the financial squeeze. And through it all, pensioners, many of whom rely almost exclusively on the state pension as their main source of income, have been stretched thinner and thinner. But now, finally, a ray of light. The government's triple lock guarantee has been triggered in full force. And because wages across the UK surged by over 7% this past year, that guarantee has translated into a massive uplift in state pension payments. Let's break this down in numbers. If you're on the full new state pension, which applies to men born after 6th April 1951 and women born after 6th April 1953, you'll see an increase of about £22 per week. That's £95 extra per month. And across the year, that's a staggering £1,100 more in your bank account. For those on the basic state pension, the increase is a little smaller in absolute terms, but still a huge help when stretched over 12 months. And remember, this is money that can go directly towards essentials, heating, food, medical needs, travel, and more. Now, let's be crystal clear. This is not just a number on a spreadsheet in Whitehall. This is about people. Real people. It's about the grandmother in Leeds who has been wearing 2 jumpers indoors because she couldn't afford to turn on the heating. It's about the widower in Birmingham who's been skipping meals so that his grandchildren never go without. It's about the retired nurse in Manchester who has been patching up her old shoes instead of replacing them. For these people, and for millions more, an extra £22 a week is life-changing. Welcome to Pensioners Power, your trusted source for everything you need to know about pensions, retirement planning, and financial wellness. Here, we cover the latest news, expert insights, and essential updates to help you maximize your retirement years. Whether it's understanding pension schemes, making the most of your savings, or staying informed about financial changes, you're in the right place. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Now, let's jump right into today's topic. Now, many of you will be asking, am I eligible? Will I actually see this money? The answer depends on your national insurance record. To qualify for the full new state pension, you need 35 qualifying years of contributions. If you have fewer years, you may still receive a portion. And here's the good news, you can still fill in gaps in your record by paying voluntary contributions. Doing so could increase your weekly pension by hundreds of pounds per year for the rest of your life. Think about that, a one-time action that could secure you extra income for decades. That's why checking your record online is absolutely essential. Too many pensioners lose out because they never realize they could top up their entitlement. This increase comes at a time of deep concern over pensioner poverty. Charities such as Age UK and the Joseph Rowntree Foundation have been warning for years that 1 in 5 pensioners in Britain is struggling financially. That's almost 2.5 million older people living on the edge, deciding between heating and eating, medicine and meals, dignity and despair. And make no mistake, the last few winters have been brutal. Fuel poverty has hit record highs. Food bank use among older people is rising. And with life expectancy continuing to climb, many retirees face not just a short-term struggle, but the daunting reality of decades of tight budget. That's why this boost is so important. For some, it means finally turning the heating on without guilt. For others, it's being able to eat 3 balanced meals a day. For many, it's the first real relief they've felt in years. Of course, this isn't just about economics. It's also about politics. The triple lock has always been controversial. Supporters say it's a lifeline that ensures pensioners don't fall further and further behind. Critics argue it's unsustainable, piling costs onto the working-age taxpayers who fund it. But here's the reality: pensioners have spent decades contributing to this country, paying taxes, building communities, and keeping the nation afloat. Now, in retirement, they deserve security and dignity. And with a general election looming within the next 2 years, this move sends a powerful message. The government is determined to hold on to the trust and votes of older Britons, who remain one of the most influential voting blocs in the country. So, what should you do as this increase approaches? Check your national insurance record today. Don't wait. Gaps could mean losing out on hundreds of pounds every single year. Make sure your payment details with the DWP are up to date. A surprising number of pensioners face delays simply because of outdated information. Review your budget. Don't treat this as a windfall. Think about how it can strengthen your financial position, whether it's clearing debts, starting a small emergency fund, or just making daily life a little more comfortable. Check if you qualify for other benefits. Many pensioners don't realize they're eligible for pension credit, winter fuel allowance, or council tax reductions. Combined with the new pension boost, this could dramatically improve your quality of life. Let's step away from statistics for a moment and talk about people. Take John, a 72-year-old retired postman in Newcastle. He's been living alone since his wife passed away, and with energy prices soaring, he's been keeping the heating off for most of the winter. This new increase means he can finally heat his home without fearing the next bill. Or Margaret, a retired nurse in Manchester. She's been cutting corners on groceries, buying cheaper, less nutritious food because her budget wouldn't stretch. Now she can afford healthier meals, improving her health and well-being. Or consider David, an 80-year-old widower in Birmingham. He's been hesitant to visit his grandchildren because of petrol costs. With an extra £22 a week, those trips are back on the cards, restoring not just his finances, but his happiness. These are not isolated stories. These are everyday realities for millions across the UK. So, here's the message: this isn't just about £230 a year. It's about dignity. It's about respect. It's about recognizing the contribution pensioners have made and ensuring they don't spend their later years in poverty. September 7th is the date to mark on your calendar. That's when the boost kicks in, and that's when millions of pensioners will finally see a meaningful change in their bank accounts. Thank you for watching Pensioners Power. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next video with more insights on the issues that affect the UK. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates.